Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Len Marshall. You may or may not have heard of me or seen of me over the years. I'm a political activist for the last 25 years in the independence movement throughout the country, and I'm based here in New Jersey. Actually, at this point in time, I'm the chairman of the Democratic Republican Organization of New Jersey, which is an independent organization for helping independents throughout the state and throughout the country. And actually, here's the truth, the card actually says that. I am your chairman of the organization. So there's proof if you want to know who I am. And on the back, you can contact us or see our website. Come and see us. Come visit. You will be entertained, to say the least, and dismayed, unfortunately, much of the time. Now that the November elections are over, I can once again yell at all the people out there. I'm going to talk mostly about New Jersey because that's where I'm based, and that's where I see most of the things going on firsthand and close up. Once again, independent candidates did not do very well throughout the state. At most, we saw between 10 and 15% of independent candidates get that type of votes. Nobody that I know of won in New Jersey. The only person that I could say who's won throughout the country that I know of was the governor of Kentucky. Too far away to help us here in New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is to address all you sheeple out there. And I hate to say it, and I've seen it too many times in too many years. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same result. Here this Tuesday, it's now Thursday, Wednesday. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Tomorrow will be another example of silliness. No independent I know of has been elected. Once again, in New Jersey, where 50% plus of the voters in the state are registered as independent or unaffiliated, only between 10 and 15% voted that way in the election. Voting otherwise, once again, to vote for mostly Democrats and Republicans that are incumbents. Once again, giving them the same thing that we've been getting for 30 years. Same people, same issues, nothing happens. All right? New Jersey state legislature is held in very high contempt throughout the world. Just about as contemptible as the United States Congress, which is pretty bad. All right? It's so bad, even our governor won't come back to the state. He's running around trying to get out of New Jersey. Can't blame him in a lot of cases. All right, sheeple out there, what are you doing? You say you don't like what's going on. You say you don't like high taxes. You say you don't like what's happening in the State House. You say you don't like what's happening in education. And you just put the same people back in office again. In most cases, 95%, 98%, they're back in office. So all your yelling and screaming of the last 3 months or so didn't mean anything, especially when it came down to voting. All right. I have a particular bone to pick with your union people. All right, state workers, are you out of your minds? This state is so corrupt and is so against you as an employee and as a person, they won't even accept that you have a contract with the state of New Jersey. It just came out of court where the state says, we don't have to pay you what we've bargained for and what we've told you we're going to pay for. You know, really nice. All right? Your union people, your union leaders, same thing. You've got a union there bargaining for you. And what did they bargain for? The same people that keep doing it to you constantly. It just came out of court where the state courts ruled that your contract basically is null and void, and they actually ruled that they can't. You can't even make the state say that they have a contract or have an obligation. That's how bad it is. All right. This came out of the same court that I've been in off and on for the last couple of years under Mary Jacobson, where they found illegal operations of elections over and over, violations over and over. The elections themselves that we are told that we must go to and vote have been illegal at least the last 3 or 4 times. Our voting machines are not up to federal standards. All right. We don't know what's happened with the actual votes many of the times. We know there's been a lot of tampering over the years, and yet you still vote for the same people. You won't come together. Again, 99% of the time or 95% of the time, there are exceptions, that people out there that are really working. And God help us all if they stop, because the state will collapse and the country with it. All right. We have ideas and we have solutions to the problems. You just have to come visit us and come talk with us, and we'll show you. We don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever. As long as you want to do the right thing for your state and for your country, we're here to help. If you don't, if you want to help the party lines and the Democrat and Republican organizations and the power brokers run your state and your country, go away. All right? I don't care who you are or who you think you're helping. By voting for these people, you're doing yourself damage over and over. All right? People want to have power, so they won't get together and group together in any sort of power group. They won't work for a particular candidate unless there's money involved. There's no money involved. You have to work together, and you have to get rid of the people that are running these organizations and these outfits. They're running you, and they don't care who they take and what it costs you, because you're paying them, and they don't care. All right? We have plans. We have ideas. They have to be put in place, and you have to have people elected to do so. If you don't elect people, you have no chance.